Blessings and salutations, wonderful Libras and the cross watchers who love you. Happy birthday, Libras. Happy Libra season. I hope it's going well. Libras, in your season, I did get some views from you, and I truly appreciate you for doing so. Also, I want to say this is a day I'm feeling like doing some cardinal energy, like the cardinal signs, the ones that's really move within what they feel within their spirit. Cardinals like very much in tune with the Most High, to where they feel the decisions they make is in regards to where they're spiritually guided and to do. It's like in their gut to move as such. So I'm gonna do a read for you Libras for just right now for October 2022. And I say it may not resonate to all of you because it's general, but what's for you, you would know, even to when I might say you, when it's them, or she, when it's him. I call out astrology signs that you might not care to hear, but it's just what I do because I do the reads according to the astrology sign. And also, some of the subscribers may want to hear. Just for what's you take, what's not, let it go. Also, no, I even say I in the reading. I'm not even the astrology sign. Of some of the reads I do is just what I say, just to keep the flow of the message going. Either way, I thank you for your view. How many of you? I truly appreciate you. Also, know if you haven't subscribed, I hope you do by the end of this. And even then, I hope you come back to see, even if this read isn't for you, I hope you come back to see if it possibly be something for you. Either way, this is general. I don't do personals at this time. And I think that's enough with the spew and everything. Let's just get to your read. I did a pre-shuffle. I seen for some of you at this time, you was saying that you was going to unburden yourself in something that you no longer see a victory in. It's not your battle to phase. That's something they have to deal with because in this process that you're going through, or what they're going through, it's affecting you. So where you're like, okay, I was trying to help you, but now it's becoming too much for you. Okay? Alrighty, so let's see what you see for this read for Libras. Okay. Dear God, thank you for your mercy, blessings, protection, forgiveness, abundance, and direction. Through your grace, through our angel ancestors and spirit guides, please allow me to see with clarity for the highest good for our wonderful, beautiful Libras. Amen. And happy birthday again. Alrighty, so we're going to start with Libras. Let's see, October 2022 for Libras, please. For Libras. Libras, please. October 2022. For Libras, please. Libras, highest good. Please show me what I need to see. Alrighty. Libras energy, please. Okay, awesome source. We have this full card here because the last read I did in the general, it was the Four Swords. Sometimes when you get a story, it'd be different chapters. So at one point, it was like gearing into this chapter, what I felt like. Once you see this wasn't your battle, that means you on your own journey. It's just the not getting the information, letting that sink in. And I think it's synced in now for this collective. And more or less, it's like, okay, I got my music on, I got a new song, and I'm doing my thing. Yeah, healing from this. Everything that finds Ten of Swords. You cannot make this up. Super toxic. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. And I kid you not, I started to read, but I had to stop for a second. But I'm just gonna. The message is gonna come as it should when it's supposed to. I truly believe. I don't believe in coincidence. Let's see. Libra, please. Okay. Yeah. Alrighty. So what I see. Okay, I see Capricorn, Aries. Here go the past, the nostalgia, the comfortability, the history. Maybe it could be that way again. Or maybe it's just like this feeling of it's it's like more or less let me leave or start my way so I don't have any resentments of the past as it does towards you, because I feel like it's a resentment energy. Like even if you're trying to come together, it still was giving off some resistance. So I felt this need, like, okay, let me leave, but everything can be good, because you also see where this is going. You see that what you know about this is no secret. It's known that you be in your head with some BS thinking when it come up to this. When it come up to this connection, when you ain't got the rest and the introspect to look at it clearly, you'll be thinking the worst things for some of you. Like I said, because you'll think it's really about you, and it's not. It's about them. Your manifestation is within you, with you trying to work on to keep yourself positively aligned to all these wonderful things you got destined for you. Because currently, how can you help them when you got things you need to do for you? Yeah, you like, okay, they got to work on anything, and I'll work on mine. Yeah, you're no longer tied to making sure everything is fine. Okay. Alrighty. What I see here is Cancer, Pisces, Gemini, Virgo, Taurus, Aquarius. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. What else we have here for Libra, please? Message for Libra. October 2022. For Libra, please. You show me any. Oh, I even tell you the whole. Goodness gracious. I be reading in my head and out loud. Okay, what I see here between everything is fine with the Ten of Swords and reverse with the Devil is like, for some of you, you're trying to heal and just deal with the fact that it used to be with. I'm just saying what it was. At first, it was more or less just like dealing with the, not just looking the other way, but trying to work with people despite of their toxicity. It maybe was an attachment that you felt like it was, you was obligated to do so, but either way, you more or less saying with that everything is fine in reverse, like, no, it's not fine. It's not your responsibility. That's not a process of your healing. It's to stay chained to something that was literally toxic, addictive, manipulative, codependent, addictive. Whatever it was no good for you. And now you see currently with this leap that you've taken for you, that you're unapologetic about this no more. You're no longer trying to offer a peace treaty or however you would put it to sit together, because you see that even if you sit down with them, they don't have the same intentions. They're not with the happy, let's get to a resolution. They're more or less still have a lot of things going on with them that's not for you, and you see it. You see, like, even gives off like this injured person or a scared sick person that be mean at the hospital or at the nurses and stuff, or just because they're scared, or even down to, like, I'm not trying to compare them to something that's not human, but even down to, if you've seen like a injured even with the veterinarian, they have to literally restrain certain animals, because even if you're trying to help them, all they know to do is to bite or scratch you. And I think what you see going forward with this Queen of Swords in reverse is like you making it super clear, and you're not even being as you're mirroring their energy to let them know, okay, I tried to be nice, you bit my hand, now I'm letting you know I have way other many options. I don't have to deal with these shenanigans. Comic Con Storm. Now, when I see the Comic Con Storm, that's when you got the costume on, where it does hurt with the pain of the tower, but you look magnificent in the process. Like, you taking on this storm, this tower, hair blowing in the wind, male or female, you just look amazing in the process of them thinking they were going to take you down. It didn't work. It didn't work, my friend. Because it shows even with this moon energy, people are acting clannish, emotional. Yeah, they're super deceptive. So it's just saying cleanse and sage and get to your brighter days. That's what it's just saying. Just even when I see the Snow White hide among the stronger floors, that's more or less even looking. That's another perception of this Seven of Cups. Like the seven, that's what it represents. Like this, the seven dwarfs be like the seven little people. I don't know what we call, but I'm just gonna call the title of the book. But looking at the 7 options here with the hermit type energy, yeah. And the more or less she was looking as if going back and forth on whether or not you'll be able to expand successfully with them. But now you see that it can't work. You're like, okay, it looks like you're no longer bothered by it, where at one time you had so much anxiety, or maybe I believe somebody having some anxiety that was causing some self-sabotaging energy because they don't have enough love in them yet. That's why they scared and intimidated. hmm But that's not only your concern, because it's showing that, ooh, from the Hierophant to the Death card. So from a commitment to something to this transition to ending things for a brighter day. You had good intentions. You was trying to do it the right way. That's why you're gonna receive the best karma in the world. Some of you, I'm seeing something else too. Sidebar of it being a happy, holy union with a true twin flame first love with the Ace of Wands. Okay, I'm just letting you know there's something else there. Why am I going through all these cards instead of shuffling? I'm so nosy. Sorry, Libra. I'm nosy. Let me get to this. OMG, Libra, please. Pardon me. I've been just reading all. Okay, you know what? Let's see what we have for our Libras, please. I need to see for Libras. Just throwing our random messages here. Let's see. For Libra, please. Ooh. Let me tell you what I see. Yeah, I see some like you really was giving in to some real toxicity. Because part of it was your desire. You was given to your desires because you felt for some of it, it was like, like a little dysfunctional family niche, but we're going to see. We're going to see. Alrighties. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Now, Libra, to let you know this is even more about you, look at this King of Swords here. That's air energy all day. It's showing like you definitely about negotiating truth and facts. It's not about the illusions, not about the fantasy. It's about, okay, you could have wanted to be all these things, but how is it a reality? Is that what you've seen? Is that what they're offering you? You know what they're offering you? Burden. It was burdening you. And a lot of you was taking this on knowing that you wasn't supposed to. Some of it's like stubbornness that you was like, like just like I can do it. I got it. Okay. And now you see the fact that for some of the challenging is showing that even with this everything is fine energy in reverse. Like, no, it's not. It's showing that you are literally distancing yourself physically and emotionally. The toxicity that you see with this devil energy is like, listen, there's love needed. People need these cups of love to really kill that evil. Kid you not, because that hydrate, that cups is there. It's like even then if you was trying to do everything you can to let them know, look, I got love for you. That's why I'm actually dealing this toxicity. Is more or less saying they wasn't seeing that because they don't know that type of love. So it's just saying give that type of love to you. And that's what you're seeing, that you like I can't give that to them because you see they're not ready. They're not ready. And some of them is very intimidated by the way you move. Their unhappiness that they feel, and even though you try, went from, it's like it shows it went through a whole transition period. Like it didn't happen overnight. It went from this truly being connected to really seeing it's no longer, it's an end and a new phase, a new day. Because from May to October, it goes from this, like I said, May is Hierophant, Taurus energy, and then you go from the love, the choice to, the lovers, to the movement to victory, to the strength to persevere, to the willingness to really have the introspect to see what it is, to the point to really even go even further to balance out, to be fair. And then once none of these things is accomplished or addressed the way it was supposed to, it's the end, the new phase. It ran its course. So now you're seeing to the point with this Queen of Swords in reverse that you speaking from that chakra, your throat, even though you're trying to say it nice, is being, is, is, how can I put it? Because I just said nice and nasty, hood and classy. You just let it be known that, yeah, the process of you speaking your piece, it, it's staying. It's staying. Yeah. And so you let it be known as far as these options you have out here, good, bad, and indifferent, you're able to, the duality within, you'll be able to comprehend either way. You'll be able to be successful either way. Look at this, the end to your new beginning with the Queen of Swords here, and I've just seen the King. Yeah, it's getting to this place of like this sarcasm or this condescending energy that was given around you. It's like you rather just, you see it clearly with this sun, this opening, this new day. It's like, oh, okay, now you learning personally that this is something you seeing and nobody had to tell you. See it for yourself, and you're okay with it. Ooh, Ace of Cups. You got some love coming in, and kids, you're not here. They're gonna want to come back around to try to slow you down. I promise you. I promise you. But it's just saying kill them with kindness, even though you'll never let them back in. It's just smiling and locking that door and locking it double times. You're over it. You see the toxicity heavy, and you just know you're just trying to grow and elevate. Alrighties. Okay, that's amazing. So I see Scorpio here as well. And Leo. Okay. Okay. Let's get some more clarifying cards. I'm going to try to get these down so I can do the advice and outcome. Try to get this so it won't be too long. Okay, let's see for Libra, please. For Libra. Please show me what I need to see. For Libra, please. Ooh, right in the cut is the High Priestess with the moon. Cancer, Pisces. Secrets. You know they're not taking accountability. You know they keep it secrets. You know they'd rather stand strong and wrong than to even take accountability. You're very much aware. As long as they have somebody to team up and believe and have somebody to take their side, they'll believe their way anyway. It's looking like somebody who won't take accountability as long as somebody say they're doing it the right way. And it's like, that's no longer your concern. You're like, they'll have to figure it out their own way. Because it's stopping what you're doing. Alrighties, let's see for Libra, please. October 2022. Ooh, thank you. Ace of Wands. Yeah, it's showing that you're putting distance because you have a passionate purpose. It's like things are so, it looks like there's so much other better things you can be doing. It's like, and honestly, you know that. I think you just didn't want to just leave them behind because you really felt something like love. You wanted to let them have them opportunities, but it's more or less with the the love you're trying to get, it became so defensive. So defensive. Like it was very quick to very defensive energy. And honestly, it also looks like even when it was the Seven of Wands was upright, it was more or less of a, like I see like the scaredy cat. Well, they always assume that something bad was going to happen, assuming that you really didn't mean the things that you said because they really didn't mean the things that they said, or they wasn't really capable of moving the way you move. So of course, it's more or less feeling like they wasn't ready. They wasn't ready. They tried to come in fast, but they wasn't. They honesty, it looked like hand out, chest out energy. And if anybody know what that means, it's like how you need my help, but you got like a resentment. So you need to get help another way, or learn humility or empathy. I don't know. Sugar honey iced tea. I don't know. But all I know is the unhappiness that been going on for so long that had to do with this, and you put in some time to try to make it right. Let me see. For Libra, please. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. Yeah. You expressed that you wanted to make it work. You was trying. You like, come on. You can't say I wasn't trying to work with you. Yeah, you're over it. Sugar honey iced tea. On to happy things. I seen the sun springs. Leo energy, but even when I see the passion, and even with the sun, I see you really getting some really fun intimacy, even with your journey. It's just like with this behind you, it's so much fun things happening for you. And I think they kind of sense that. Like, why are you wasting your time over here with my miserableness when you could be doing all of these fun things? And you was just more or less looking around like, no, I didn't want it to be that way. I wanted us to be able to do this together. But you like, no, it is. Honestly, you see currently that you're no longer tired or even believe in the lies. It's like you're giving up as far as trying to take control on how this go. You feel like this is not for you. This is not your. It's not for you to take on this. You're not. It's between the Most High and the professionals. This is not for you. They got to take it on for them. Yeah. Look at this. Wheel of Fortune. How was it fated for them? That's on them. Was fated for you. You going that way. You're making those moves. Yeah, you had to make the decision to take a step or keep trying to connect with somebody that wasn't going to give you the. There's no balance. It's like telling you more or less is to make the decision, to take the step to communicate and make move to where your justice, your balance there, but people work with you properly. Yeah. Leo, Cancer, Pisces, Aries is here as well. Let me get advice and outcome, please, for Libra. Alrighties. Oh, okay. Libra, please. I need to see for Libra. October 2022. I see the Fool and the Empress. That's Libra, Taurus, and Aries energy, but the Libra's here, upright energy, showing that you flourishing. You learn from this pain. You got something growing inside you, whether it's something physical as far as the child, or it could be a child, or I could just feel like even you taking this journey where you're not gonna let this stagnate, but you got growing inside of you, giving like no, you got a lot of things that's prosperity, and you're not letting that. Yeah, you're not tying to that no more. The moon in reverse. Whew, okay. Let's see. Libra. Okay, that was a janky. Oh, you healing from this heartbreak and betrayal. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Because they really, really, honestly, what it's showing, they really tried to cross you, Libra. Kid you not. And it was really, you could sit there and say, oh, hurt people. But I believe even with, a lot of us are hurt people. It's just what we do with our hurt. And I don't think that in your hurt and your pain, you would do them this way. Look, you get secluded, introspect, and get yourself back on your good step. That's what you do. Have a good time. Yes. Because they go that end to the sun, to that new beginning, that you're healed. Amen. Wish fulfillment. And you know what I think this is? I think this is them coming back around the mulberry bush with their old victim. They like, oh, I can't believe, trying to jam your head up to get tied to them again. But see this moon in reverse? You see, you moved to your happiness. I love this. The choice in love. And disappointed. Yeah, you're disappointed over the fact that you can't deal with them anymore. That they left you no other choice. In order to stop fighting and staying out your head, you had to move on to your victory. Yeah, they might be left in the cold, but it is what it is. You had to disarm them because you invested all you can, and it wasn't in balance. You can't build. You couldn't have a future with them anymore. I see Pisces, Libra, Gemini, Cancer. Yeah, yeah. Okay, that's a clarification. Also, let me just say what I see here as far as this. You got some introspect, took some time to rest up and get enlightened, but you definitely are focused on your wish fulfillment. And you separating that from a good time because you're going to make sure you keep yourself in a good, positive place, keeping it light because you know the ending has brought some understanding that you was not happy dealing with those certain things anyway. So now this ending was like, oh, fresh, brand new beginning. I can have my wish fulfillment. But this toxicity come in after this because it looked like they're very much annoyed over the fact that you are free, that you freed yourself. They want to come back around again. Let's see. The sun came out 3 times. So I'm just letting you know either way, you're going to have your way. You're going to see the brighter days. Either way, it's like the red flags that you've seen from them. You use it as a badge, like you learn from this lesson and going to receive karmic blessings. Okay? Let's see. For Libra, please. October 2022. Happy birthday to you. Shoot. Happy birthday. Let's see. For Libra, please. Oh. Hold on. I want to knock over stuff reaching for this card. That flew. Oh. You're looking at, you can't put no love in there because they was not giving you love. It looks as if they really was very juvenile with it, you know? And I'm not going to say like, because sometimes I'm not going to blame it on a child because at the end of the day, children to me give very true form of love. So I'm going to say it was very immature how they move with something as beautiful as love. And now you see from where you're trying to keep it nice and light is to make sure that when you do interact and give love, it's from a place that you're comfortable and not feeling obligated or feeling like that's not no longer what you're doing anymore. This ending made you really see what you needed to see. You rested and got all the introspect and all the information that you need. You don't need to hear no more. You don't need to interpret anything else. It's like, okay, we're on to the new day. You see what it is as far as the past. The past is not, it does not have that impact. Your wish fulfillment has to do with the fact that you feel good within yourself. You feel free from the toxic ties of people. And here come the person. Didn't I say I felt like that? This is some person coming back feeling like this entitling energy. And what was it but judgment in reverse on top of this toxicity, wickedness. Yeah. It's like they don't, no accountability. Standing strong on the fact that there's some ties, like, oh, we like basically trying to let you know we have a history, we supposed to be together forever, and you know, it's like a committed, you're supposed to stand strong in this commitment, but it's like, no, nobody gonna stand strong with people that's wrong, that keep secrets, that engage more in their lower vibration. Yeah, you made the decision. It's like you can't be swayed no more. The sun came out again. This is the sun. I believe it came out in every deck except for the first one. Look at this. New day, new journey. And it's more or less seeing this about not you becoming this nurturing anchor for people to gravitate to. No, you more or less seeing you took enough time, you learned your lesson, you see what you need to see, and you're recovering from this left out black energy and people that just feel like feeling tied to people who ain't moving nowhere. Manipulative, self-serving people who have you in your head. Making sure it's like no happiness there, but they so passionate to get around you, feeling like they're gonna lose or they're gonna miss out on something. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. That's what I see for you wonderful, beautiful Libras. Let me know if you choose to in the comment below. But either way, I appreciate you. Till next time, love and light.